Hopefully it's recording. Let me get your butt here, your head over there. So the twister pass is for half guard on your right side. So I'm dealing with this situation where I can't pass this knee shield. The little things that I've been dealing with it, you're really good at, and then what I'm trying to prevent you from doing is just getting this knee past this knee. These are things you already do. So I'm gonna run through it, and then there's like different variations. You don't need it, but it's real simple, but I'm trying to make you carry all my weight on your diaphragm. So the biggest things that people fuck up here is their balance. They try to get their ass up too high too soon, or they get their head up too high, which prevents me from letting you carry my weight. If I can let you carry my weight effectively, my hands are free to work. My biggest thing here, which you might already do, and this is without hands, is sometimes when I get in this position, you're locked down on this leg. And I'm kind of passing here, I'm kind of doing this, is getting this knee up and past your thighs. Okay. So the way I do this is, without doing the twister pass, I'm just trying to get my foot up. But if my shin is less than 45 degrees, I gotta really make sure that I'm heel toe, and I'm using my frame to block, not my hands, because now what I can do with this one, because I'm doing this, and if it doesn't work, I'm gonna put my knee in your hip pocket, right here. If you feel this, I'm trying to be gentle with the weights. I know you can take it, but if you see this opening and you go for this underhook on this side, it opens up this little arm lock wrist control, but I don't want to lose this elbow.
Right.
But my weight is on you, kind of on my elbow, but I'm still trying to heel toe, and do this at the same time. I'm not necessarily going for that, but why not? If it's there.
Yeah, I mean, it's there.
Because the whole thing is I need to get this knee free, right? So I'm here, I can't do it. You can get the arm, you don't need this arm, but sometimes when you're in that weave, you know what I mean? So you drop the shoulder, whatever, and then all you do is get around my hip. Get this knee in front of my knee, and now you're gonna put this elbow behind my back. You're gonna hug me. What Tanner likes to do is grab the butt cheek.
Right.
You know, right here. So now I'm fucked, because now I'm trapped. I'm gonna want this elbow out, or I'm gonna try to frame on here. So as you feel this pressure coming down, you can hold this or you don't need to. I want this right elbow to just come into the frame in front. Now, you can see the opening here.
Right.
So, I'm gonna double down. Heel toe, frame with your elbow. Once you're there, you can start attacking this or whatever you wanna do right here. But see how you're a little bit high? I want you to go a little bit lower. There you go. See, now I'm carrying your weight. And I want you to pinch your left elbow a little bit to my body. A little bit lower over my elbow. Right there. Limited range of motion on my part, and I'm fucked. Right here, no thumbs. I want your elbow tight, left elbow tight. And I want you to palm your right hand down like you're gonna caress my wrist. Now you've got a double position of let me show you. You're gonna get this. You're just gonna go like this. You're gonna go like B-Max is magic. And you're almost doing an arm lock, wrist lock at the same time. So your knee is passing, and I want your weight on me a little bit there. So on your floating rib, I want a little bit more on my center, a little bit lower. Right there, yep, that's not good for me. So you can arm lock here, right there, or wrist lock, double, right? You just fold it. What do you think? As you know, once you get that knee right past my thigh, that's the whole battle. You're threatening this to get it or to just affect the pass. Money for it.
Yeah, I like that.
The reason why it's called a twister pass is you're twisting. But it's not the twister.
We try the other side if you don't mind.
Yep. Other hand. So where's your weight at? It's on my chest. Yep. That's the sweet spot to find. Kind of does it to us.
Yeah.
Try this hand for now. This one's fine, but this, me giving me this underhook allows me to set up that submission. Think I'm framing, think I'm doing good. Oh, I'm beautiful. If you can. Now you got my hip. I'm gonna double down. Left elbow in front of my thigh or my knee. Now your hands are open. Even if I try to start, adjust your weight. Let me carry your weight. There you go, beautiful. Right there. A little bit more right elbow. Pinch. There you go. That. Just that little adjustment. You're trying to get my hand down to there.
Send me to your right.
Say again?
Send me to your right.
You're posted, I can't. And you're on my center of gravity, it's hard for me to breathe. You posting out like this, with that right elbow?
Yeah, just having that. When that was.
Even though you're
I
overstanding.
wanted you to send me just to see if that or not.
So even though your head is over center of gravity and that's what we're worried about getting swept, worst case, put your hand there. You're still in there. So I was gonna show you a little variation that I didn't get to with Jason. It's kind of harder without a partner, but you're gonna feel what I'm talking about. When you double down and clench on that, on my knee, not letting me get my knee past this inner thigh, you're either gonna reach in between the crotch, say good morning to the boys, or we're gonna reach high between the knees. It depends on how you pinch my leg. So this is where I'm here. And I'm kind of trying to affect this pass, right? So you can either pinch up here, or you can take that space here. You can't do both.
Right.
I'm gonna start working this pass, or adjust my leg. Right there, go ahead and pinch down. So you're a lot more powerful to get that deep underhook and then sprawl back, get your ass back over the heels and start working that separation of that. But you can see.
That's something that I've been doing.
So where's my little legs gapping? Is it between my crotch or my knees?
So right now, I don't have anything in the deep side.
Yep. Sprawl, sprawl, sprawl. That's what you're gonna do. Or you can go to cradle. I don't know if that's as effective with the bottom leg cradle, but I don't like it.
Right.
Oh, you're good, you're good. Beautiful. Really opening me up, cutting up the pillow choke. Go right to mouth. You're not hurting me, but it's fucking uncomfortable as hell.
Right. And it gets that nice twisting motion.
Like I said,
to
this
take
will
like
work
power.
great for your fucking, because now I'm no longer carrying your weight, but I'm not doing any better.
Right.
I think I'm winning, or the bottom person thinks, oh, he's not really applying his weight. So what I want you to feel is from the bottom, you're normally gonna wanna push me down, keep me over your waist, right? Because what most people worry about is me bringing my ass over that top quarter panel. Doesn't really matter. So, I'll show you little variations on this. Doesn't matter if I go high or low. Might be fast. So you're so worried about the knee and head cradle. I got my knee where I want it to be.
I think I really like getting that. So go to it. I think I really like that reach back with this arm.
Yeah.
And get that.
The pillow.
Grab that head, yeah, that pillow choke.
Yep. So there's a couple things that I saw that I don't do. One was getting here, and if I can get this unhooked,
Right.
go ahead and unhook this. I don't like that. I don't like doing that. It just, there's different ways to do it. Weaving in, grabbing, I don't like that.
Matty T likes to do that.
Yeah.
Where he'll go back to half guard. And from here, he likes to reach back, scoop there. And then he just runs his arm straight up the back to get past the V shield.
So I would worry about this thing.
Right.
Because as long as he's focusing on this, and this is what I've been trying to do, just get this knee up to prevent you from getting here. Yeah. Once I'm kind of getting here, I'm able to maybe move my hips.
Right.
But you're so long, you're able to control my head and arm at the same time. And it's not a big deal, it's just that's what's been working.
Right.
But the biggest thing with Jason, I've been working on just this, getting in here. Because everybody wants to fight from here, and like, dude, you're already at a disadvantage.
Right. You're way the hell out.
Yeah. So if I'm here, I'm doing my weave pass, doesn't matter which arm I get, which arm wins.
Right.
But if for some reason I can't get this battle here, you might do this, you might be better at this than me. Keep my weight on you, I can't get this out. I'm trying to get my, right there.
Yeah.
Not trying to be a dick about it, but I know what you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Because the effective is right, get my kneecap right on that bone, that hip bone.
Well, once you get that spot over there.
Here. So I'm trying to give you that real feeling. I'm really not wanting your ass to come up high. But I also know that you can put that knee there. You can go back step, you can go right 3/4 mat. And after all that, you just end up in fucking mount. Fucking sucks. With that little back step, instead of trying to go up and out, donkey kick straight out. Get to where you were kind of passing, and I was just kind of hooking with this leg. Right here, just donkey kick straight back with that right leg. I'm not gonna be able to hook onto it. You feel it, you went up and out the first time, this time just fucking power through it. I'm not gonna get hurt, but I've got no power to resist that.
Right. The only thing that concerns me is I'm still pretty low.
Yeah.
So the concern for me is donkey kick, and then you sit up in it.
No, I want your chest to go. When you donkey kick, I want your chest plate just in my tummy. Got it. Even if I had this set up to reach in, this is what I'm trying to get the females to do. They're so concerned, and it's a self-conscious thing. They just don't want to put their breasts on people. So they end up going under the breast. Right. Their center of gravity is off. So I say, hey, let's go for that upper chest plate. Let's even go for the clavicle. Right. I'm exaggerating it because I need them to push down on that chest plate. But once you change and adjusted that, you feel different. Right away. So there, I'm trying to think of where we were at. So boom, boom, and the donkey kick. So this is going to be harder because of the length.
Right.
So what I subconsciously try to do is once I get past, and I shimmy down a little bit within a danger zone for me. And you're gonna feel the difference where I'm here. I can't remember where my arm was. My arm.
Yeah.
It's like this.
Yep.
And I feel like I can't go. You're pinching nice and hard. You might have a knee shield or no? I can't remember.
No, it wasn't.
So here, if I'm.
I did have the underhook on the leg.
There you go. Yeah. So if I'm here, this is what I felt from you.
Got it.
As opposed to go ahead and give me a little hamstring curl.
Yep.
I emphasize this little pressure.
Yeah.
Only by elevating my hands so that now instead of on the mat, I did this, it brought my chest in. Oh, nice one.
Sorry about that.
No, you're good. You're using this to keep your chest in the right position. That was beautiful. Because I can't sweep.
Right.
My knees locked this way, my shoulders locked this way. you're still lifting a little bit, it doesn't matter. Because you're bringing my left shoulder back flat to the mat, this, I can't hamstring curl as much as this. So I'm gonna try to give you a little resistance without hurting myself there. That I feel is more effective and doesn't give any space.
Yeah, there was definitely, I wasn't giving any.
There wasn't any reason for you to elevate your knee up and back. Yeah. Straight back into a nice sprawl.
More of the sprawl out that I usually do.
Yep.
But from a slightly different
I'll be a little snugger. Hamstring. You know what? I'm almost feeling this too. If you let me be a little bit more effective to push you south, you have control with this elbow. It creates this opening where I can't contract as much.
Right.
But if you're up higher, I might be contracting more. Then I go, oh, I'm doing so good. Look at that. I'm thinking something to play with. But keep that elbow in front of this knee so I don't reshield that. Those little fucking wiry fuckers do. See, dude, you're in a dominant position here. I can't fucking go. It's almost a weave, like the double trouble.
Right.
And it feels
elbow in front.
Yeah.
Using the weave here.
And your body position with your floating ribs is letting me carry your weight. Your hands are free, dude.
Right. Waiting for something to come and go.
Look, my legs are very straight. It did myself a disservice there.
And then when you straighten out, you try and get your leg back.
Yep.
So
little different things you can start doing.
Yeah.
You do this twister pass on people, then pinning that. I didn't even have to work for that pass. I was already prying these things open.
Yeah, everything's there.
So it's not like I'm like a fucking genius. I'm just like, he knows what's coming. Let me try something different.
Play what else is good.
That was all just from base and posture, right? Center of gravity, put your chest back. There you go. That feels way more vulnerable. You felt that little adjustment?
Yeah. Sliding down a little bit.
I didn't think you'd lose it because I know you can post, but this was way more effective. Now I'm just carrying all your weight on my lungs. That was good. You adjusted. You're about to go up and back, and you just kind of. It almost seems easier.
Yeah. To just slide straight back.
Slide straight back. But you can tell just that little adjustment from here to here when I'm pushing you down opens up my leg. I'm powerful here.
Right.
Less powerful here. Way less powerful here. So if you can unweave my feet, just separating my ankles, because this is where we're both good at keeping this. But once you lose that connection from the Achilles to the front of my ankle, yes, there you go. I mean, it's not going to be that easy, but that's the concept. All you need to do is break that surface tension. Beautiful. You're now breaking down the nuances to the what's structurally sound, what's contact sound, and now I'm just fucking throwing Hail Marys.
Right.
You can almost go to a Von Fluke too once you get that leg pass.
Yeah, if I've got the scoop.
Yeah. Or scoop me into Kimura, scoop me into armbar, scoop me into the high back triangle. Let's move on his head to the chest or the head. There you go. Right there. There you go. So instead of side cheek, let's try to do your head. Right. And then you can drop the shoulder when you start passing. So the twister pass. Yep. Let me carry your weight on the shoulder. There you go, that. That's so fucking smooth. That's so good.
Just let it settle.
Yeah.
And smooth out.
And the more I start framing, the more I'm opening up my leg. I didn't even realize I was doing that until you did it. I was like, yeah, that's good. That's good. Boom. Ready? Go.
Work on the elbow.
Uh-huh. I'm going to lighten up.
What?
I'm going to lighten up. I just want you to feel something. If I do get this leg out and I get you to this side, if I get this leg out, I'm going to give you this leg. You're going to immediately grab this one. I try to set that up. It's harder in the gi pants, but it's from the same setup. So here, I'm affecting a pass and being nice and heavy. Before I get out, I'm kind of sacrificing this bottom leg. You reach up with your knee pinch, you grab that leg. I'm like, oh no, you're so good. I drop my knee, figure four, go to my samurai roll, boom, take the back. So you're getting that twister pass to the back step, boom, I'm losing it. You're sacrificing your left leg as you kick back out. Get your heel up behind my calf if you can, your left heel. Now, all I want you to do is go back to your knees, figure four on your right knee, post on your right hand, reach for my feet. I want you to be perpendicular to my spine. Post out with your right hand out here, your right hand. And I want you to reach, shoulder roll, tuck your head, kick to your chest, shrimp. What do you think? It's there.
Yep.
It's not always there, but you might get that more in Nogi.
I think the spot I'm going to get that from is more likely to be here.
I don't like rolling that way. It's got to be the top leg for this one. So if you don't know the leg configuration, just think of getting your knee, one knee in front of my thigh, one knee in front of my hamstring. You don't have to figure 4 or anything. As long as you get both knees here, now you can post your lower hand knees to your chest. When you do this shoulder, see how you're low on me? I want you to think of when you do this shoulder roll, body's this way. Boom, like this twister. I'm perpendicular, so you're shooting out perpendicular to your spine. I don't have to figure 4, but I do have to get a good knee pinch. Post out, I create a tunnel for me to roll on my shoulder. I load my chest, and then I kick out. And I might have to shrimp. So that shoulder roll, and then kick out, shrimp. We'll just start from the regular samurai. So my legs got to be perpendicular, hands perpendicular to my lower back. You can just knee pinch or you can figure 4. Doesn't matter. Need that knee pinch. The knee pinch is most important on my hip. See how you ended up higher on my back?
Yeah.
It came from that knee pinch, loading up the knees. It sounds, no one really understands why. I know that's what Boogie always says. Get high on your shoulders, load your knees to your chest. As you're inverted, kick straight out with that momentum. It's gonna create space. If you need to, underhook. Underhook my chest and my pectoral. You're gonna see it with your long reach. So you can usually set this up from this position. Look at that. See what I'm saying?
You got a couple more reps.
You're pinching the knees. Let's try figure 4.
Okay.
Because what this is going to do is allow you to base out on your knees. And now you're nice and stable. If I start fighting or something, you're like, all right, cool. You're stable here. As opposed to here, you're still kind of fumbling. There's less control between your thighs.
Okay.
Just right here. This one goes under. This one goes under. Pinch your knees. Widen your knees here. A little bit wider. Yep. It allows you to control me almost like in a lockdown hook or a twister hook. What you're going to do is usually get this from side control, and you're going to push this leg away and then overhook my knee towards you. That twist. But see how now you're kind of at an angle? I need to be perpendicular. Adjust, almost going to that twister. This goes over, almost like going to a twister. Pass. That allows you to bring your right hand down, and I want you to shoot your right hand straight up over the crown of your head, straight out. Right now you're good because you've got this hook. You can cross your ankles as long as you get something locked down. I prefer to cross this one under this knee pit, but you don't have to. If you got this, when you start doing your Grammy roll, just keep your knees locked, pinch. You've got to control my hip. So post out with your right hand straight up out of the crown of your head. You don't even need a posture. You can just reach in between behind my butt cheeks with this foot. Duck your head in under your armpit. And I want you, when you come up with this, I want you to try to grab my chest or my shoulder.
Okay.
And then you can go to your outside elbow control that you like. Nothing. You're going to find out what's better for you. If you keep reaching for that elbow, you might give up space on that shoulder. Otherwise, what I see Boogie does is he pulls people's shoulder down, it rotates their hips.
Okay. Okay.
You'll start seeing it. Boom. Look at that.
Got it.
So before you pass, I don't want you to go to that twister drop on this one. I want you to focus on widening your knees. And then as you go for the roll, then you pinch your knees on my hip. Boom. Over. Pinch the knees right there. Now you can start going for whatever you want. And if you're good from here, you can set up a little twister from here. Start locking down here. Let go of that top leg.
Okay.
Push my butt forward. Weave under my Achilles with this foot. Right there. So now you've got this control. You can go to your triangle, Kimura, rear naked choke, whatever you want. Boom. Get up on your elbow. Get up. Posture up. I want you to go over my temple. That's right. This fucking move. Once you start going to that one, you can start going to back. You can do a lot of things from there. I didn't think that this would really play well. I didn't think about, oh, I'm going to do this because I just been kind of playing with this a lot.
Right.
But it does work well with your top half. I don't think it's anything new to you, but you're like, oh, I
do end up in that perpendicular kind of position. And so if I can switch that, because I like that step over, and if they're not willing to turn me into it, because I mean people are savvy.
Yeah.
Because I like getting this. I like getting here.
Yep.
And lower up, immediately go back, sitting in that, up about left.
If anything, when you get to that position, so we'll go side control. This is where I play with it. You've been here long enough, this little game. You're framing, you're doing good. So I'm trying to keep you contained. I'm like, fuck. Even when they figure four, sometimes they'll do something like this. Whichever one it is. It doesn't really matter. They're preventing me from trying to control their hips, but then I'll start doing this.
Right.
And they don't like it, and I bring it to their face. Boom, I push. So I'm here. I don't try to drop to here like you were, maybe because I'm shorter, but I'm almost doubled down on this. So now I'm based out. And then once I start rolling, even though I'm figure fouring, I'm thinking of this knee is kind of in this hip.
Right.
Boom. I don't have to figure four, but I can if I want to. But right now I feel like I'm going to lose your leg, so I'm just going to pinch. Boom. And then see, I'm trying to get my left knee into your hip. I keep this hook, and now I elevate onto my shoulder roll. Much better. Much better. And it looks flashy.
Give a shit about flashy.
I'm just saying. No, I know.
I give a shit about getting back control and getting full
It's
points.
effective.
Plus, I really like that.
People are like,
over, under, I can get some.
Go right to your elbows. Back control points. Go back to your Kimura trap.
I can attack my Kimura trap. I can go straight to my.
So let's get side control. And I'm just going to show you that little toe hold. You're not doing anything to submit me, but you grab my toes and bring it down. Get the end of my toes like Tanner does. That. Nobody fucking likes that. The moment I start fighting that, let me kick it out. Post your right hand on the inside of my knee. You're going to push it a little bit. Nope, on the inside of my knee. Push. The moment I give you resistance, boom, right over that step. It's that little sequence. Toe hold, knee, pull. Toe hold, push, pull. Push, pull, swivel over. Oh, I got them out. It's all there for you. I like it. Do you know the no hands pass from half guard? No. I usually don't do it because I'm shorter, but it's a tripod. So if you have a longer torso than your opponent, let's say this is their they're on the bottom, this is their upper left shoulder. You get here and they're doing a good job of doing half guard. All you're gonna do is tripod. Knee cut. So this is gonna come over from this clinch of this overhook. No, so you want to stay low, but I'm clinching. I don't have a figure four. I want you to give me that little sweet nothing. I want this chest in my face and cross facing. I want this tripod up to your feet. This will work for you as well. Oh, you did. I just kicked the mic. So I'm here. I'm going to get to this battle, which you're good at, right? But now I'm trying to prevent you from passing, and I'm afraid. Yeah. If anything, maybe you can walk your toes, alternating, lift your ass, put more shoulder pressure in my face. Maybe. I'm trying. Yeah. More shoulder here. There we go. I feel like the moment my head turns to your right, I'm no longer strong. Well, I'm losing the position anyways.
Right.
Can you put a butterfly grip on this maybe? There you go. Making these pass? I want you to pass. No hands pass. Just a pass.
Try it one more time. I'm gonna try to go the other way. Butterfly. And tight shoulder pressure.
Yeah. I would say if you're gonna do that, you can put this butterfly on this thigh. Make me think I'm gonna lose this position. Put this foot here. And then just now go back. And I would just drive with the knee. If you drive with the knee and you keep your feet in here, you're good. So go to that 3/4, go to the mount with your knee up. Right there. You'll end up there. And then you can go to your outside grapevines if you need. You can see what I'm saying? Yeah, stapling this hip. And this one's gonna lock. So I'm waiting for you to go this way, some to shrimp or shrimp. But now I'm locked.
Right.
You might not even need that other butterfly. But
Well,
this little hook really opened up my hips. And my knees open.
yeah. Before I could get there, just because we're in an experimental, I just put my foot there, pushed off.
Yeah, but you're seeing, I mean, you're not a meathead about things. But now we're gonna start fine tuning back into that effort, less effort. For me, I gotta do more effort, I gotta do shit. And it's not a negative, it's just different.
Right.
You're trying not to be meathead. And now I'm like, all the higher belts are you're doing the right thing, you're just too slow in transition. You need to make it feel like I'm like, not losing my position, don't lose. Nice. They react. They react. They're not like out thinking you just, oh, you're gonna walk through that hallway, it's gonna shoot you. Yeah.
If you're gonna walk there, I'll just take a shot.
And I'm trying to be methodical, but now I know where I need to go. I shouldn't second guess myself, but I'm not. I know where I'm going. You feel my game. I'm gonna do this. And I'm gonna make sure that you watch me fuck you up or not. I'm not trying to do that like Tanner does. He's not doing it. He's just going, there's less resistance here.
I'll just go. What are you fighting? Oh, I'll go the other way.
I'm just gonna walk a straight line.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, you're fighting over there? I'll just go over here.
Yeah. And that's fine. That's what I'm saying. Like with your jiu-jitsu, you want to reinforce what you're doing well. And any openings that you have, like adjusting your weight, maybe not needing to drop your hips sometimes, using a butterfly when you need to. Those are fine-tuned things that you're doing at black belt anyway. Right. You know, when Joe Rogan said, when you're a purple belt, you're essentially a black belt. I know what he meant.
Right, yeah.
Getting shit. Because you've got the core fundamentals that you're going to fucking refine for the rest of your jiu-jitsu.
What I liked was someone was explaining purple belt, and they were saying the reason that they believe that people call purple belt a little black belt is there's a thing that you're black belt level at. You have this one thing that you're so fucking good at that you're teaching people, you're doing the thing with that.
Now, you find a blue belt, like for me, it was a Kimura.
Right.
And I didn't know I was going to be good at half guard.
Right.
Whatever. But, you know, with you, there's a lot of tools. That's why I say when you talking about you, like you should be a purple belt, but because you compete. No, but we're not chasing that.
Right.
Whereas with Kai, he has a lot of jiu-jitsu knowledge, but he doesn't have the drive that your kids have.
Right.
Wherever the motivation comes from. I'm more like, hey, bro, I just want you to do it for long term because I don't want him to grow up and hate it.
Right.
And but there's different, you know.
Well, and that's why I don't push them to compete. I don't push my boys to compete in jiu-jitsu. because I want this something that they enjoy for the long term. Wrestling's going to stop at high school.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody wrestles after high school unless you're the 0.3% of all high school wrestlers that go on to wrestle college.
Yeah.
And maybe they will, maybe they won't. I hope, whatever.
I get it.
But
I was like that with football. I never played football. I walked on. I played Bs and I played JVs. Then I couldn't start at varsity. Everybody was fucking bigger than me.
Yeah.
And they're like, dude, you were the hardest hitter at practice. I'm like, oh, so that means I was a fucking retard, blue belt. I mean, in my head, right? In my head now as an adult, I'm like, oh, man, you just bring it in practice. Like, so I was trying to start, but I was 5'0", right? Not a big deal, but it is what it is. And I'm like, try to walk onto a junior college, and they're like, I was just going to be fucking fodder. I was just going to be somewhere. Yep. And I was like, nah. Yeah. And that's fine. It wasn't worth my while. So the thing is with you having the longevity that we want to maintain, you do this till you die, but also you're having fun competing while you can, and you can compete all the way to black belt, obviously, at the right leagues, but you're not going to be a retarded like me at 40 going just 20-year-old. That's all I had in San Diego. Right. So I think with your game, you're balancing between being nice and effective here. Yeah. And then sometimes it might take away from your competitions. And I don't know, I'm just guessing, that if we go to more open mats and you're able to go a little bit more intensely with people that know you're a good sport, they don't mind you bringing up the intensity. Whereas here, you don't want to piss people off. And not that you're going to. You don't want to hurt anybody, offend anybody.
And the other
people get fucking hurt, fucking feelings hurt.
Right. The other side of it is that, it's hard to play your game when everybody knows what
well, this is why I like Corps Lane Jiu-Jitsu. The people that are younger and better than me, they're nice to me. And I get it. They're being nice to me, but I can still play.
Right.
But I feel it, dude. I can tell them they're not condescending. They're just very respectful.
Right.
Although I'll get another guy with gray hair. I like seeing another guy with a gray beard on the mats. I forget I'm older. I don't say that, but I think it's
right. Yeah.
So, but it's hard because what do we have here? There's not too many rules at Gracie. Great program for what it is. And in North Idaho, I don't feel safe sometimes with some of the practitioners. Some of the practitioners, like, well, obviously the instructors, but it's just, there isn't that supervision, that close supervision, like, hey man, tweak it back. And I've heard we have some people that are a little out of control too here. And I don't want that to be, I don't go there because I got hurt.
So coming from there, like when I first went from there and then Dante started the vet program over at the other location, there was a concern like, oh shit, these guys, everybody's a meathead.